like you rub his shoulders on Timber, he's in Pirates, he's great for the game that you would have watched growing up, no doubt. That guy. He was so good. Occasionally, every time when we eat, I put some potato. He had stories about when he was playing Monty as well. I don't know, like he's my hero. Like I idolize this guy, and now I'm trying to do the same in the field. I'm trying to impress him because I used to watch him. I used to idolize him. Even Makaya, his name before in the field, I tried to idolize him, and now we're playing with the same guys that I used to idolize back in the day. So it's actually great. And Johnny's still pretty limber, isn't he? For 53 or whatever he is. Like, the guy is fit. He puts a lot of 28-year-olds in 50. Before he doesn't like to lose, so good midfield to jump in because he's cranky. He's excited, excited to be here, being in India. Everyone loves India, knows mentality is great. So everyone is excited about that. Excited about the fans outside, the way. Well, South Africa are doing the job at the moment. It's gone the distance as well. First 6 of this innings.
I think liking what Hamish has delivered first up. He's just been facing Shane Bond from this end. It's a little slower than what Bond has been delivered. His first 6.
Hamish. See, and something that we have seen a number of these legends do. Been able to actually get the ball to move. Look at that seam position, perfect.
Hamish Bennett. Swing bowler. He was looking forward to coming over here to India, playing with the veterans.
In the deep.
Adam, throughout his career, very injury prone. And he was a vital cog in Canterbury's attack and clinched a number of the Plunkett Shield title 4 years. Was in domestic cricket and got an opportunity to play and represent New Zealand, but again, another player that we see in this Road Safety World Series who didn't necessarily get the amount of time at that level. Going down leg, a little half shout. 8 runs off it, 34 without loss. Well, at the same stage, New Zealand Legends were in a little bit of trouble. 34 and lost 3 wickets. Didn't necessarily get better for South Africa. They haven't lost wickets. And their 2 mainstays are still out there. Little headaches for Ross Taylor. Highlights so far of the power play have been Andrew Puddington and Mornak and Wink just getting themselves in some nice moving cover drives. They've been able to show that they can play spin well by sweeping. That was the first ball from Hamish. Now a little bit more spin from Martin as he bowls his second over. I find that Martin's action is actually very similar to Daniel Vittori's.
It would have been hard for him to break into that New Zealand team with Vittori there. Vittori was one bowler that Australia always were watching, weren't going to go after.
What a catch! That is excellent work. It hung in the air and you wondered if they were agile enough to be able to move in and take the catch. In the end, finally, New Zealand have got the breakthrough. It was due to a good catch by Redmond.
Redmond, a man who grew up in Perth, West Australia, that's where he learned his cricket, and then made the move to New Zealand and was able to represent New Zealand at international level. That's a good piece of bowling from Martin, the left-arm spinner. Van Dyke, 14, South Africa 34 for 1.
Well, Elvira Peterson finds himself out in the middle. Martin being able to pick up the first wicket for the New Zealand Legends. Got that one to turn a little bit more.
Just nice, good length, a little bit of extra bounce with the overspin. And that caused the ball to hit the top edge and just ease its way out to the point where Redmond, just diving forward on the hard wicket, was able to clinch a good catch.
where New Zealand, they've got an opportunity just to squeeze a little bit now that they've broken the opening partnership. Because of that, I would like to see, and I don't know if you agree with me, Hoggy, just a little bit more pressure being put on the new batter, Elvira Peterson, and they put another fielder in. Just try and create a few more dot balls.
Even with that last ball turning the way it did, maybe getting in the first slip.
Wides. It's going to be wides. How many of them? Good effort. Excellent running as well by the South African legends. Oh no, not wides. End of the 7th over. It's 40 for 1. Well, new bowler for the New Zealand legends, Neil Broom. Again, more spin, given the fact that it was so successful for South Africa. And whilst New Zealand have probably one of the most potent fast bowling attacks, this pitch is difficult to score off when the pace has been taken off.
Vero Peterson made a couple of hundreds against New Zealand in Test cricket, one in Cape Town in 2013, but the one that he really relished was in Wellington in 2012. It was 156 that he made there. Tough conditions. It was a wet wicket on day one, seaming around, a little bit of swing movement as well. He was able to work his way. South Africa in a good position on day one in that Test match with a good 156.
Yeah, this one he's going to call a wide. Yeah.
I feel as though the umpires have been tough on South Africa over the last couple of days with the wide calls, but let everyone else off the hook.
Yeah. You can go down and have a word with them after the game. Broom just coming around the wicket. Oh, that should be another wide. No.
He's played the reverse sweep, and once you play the reverse sweep, the wide's not caught.
Okay.
Got to know that as a spin bowler.
Thought it was a switch hit, but happy with the reverse.
Always check with the umpire before starting a spell. And if he said yes, made it easier.
We're going to sneak through a chance. In the end, good running.
I think Putto's just starting to feel his hamstrings. It's been a short turnaround for the South Africans to play their second game. Stiff legs there. I think he's just finishing that run. Not reaching out to slide that bat either.
Yeah, that's an awfully dead giveaway, isn't it? The reaching out. Because you really are stretching those hamstrings.
It's when you haven't done fitness for a couple of months and you think, right, I'll go for a run, and you realise you're biting off a little bit more than you can chew. And 42 for 1, South Africa.
far by the South African legends being able to restrict New Zealand, side that first time appearing in the Road Safety World Series, only scoring 99 runs, and at the moment, South African legends 42 for 1. They've pitched to continue.
Just talking to his bowler.
Swept nicely. There's coverage out there.
Running between the wickets, just look how tight his hamstrings are, not reaching out. This reminds me, when you get in your car, make sure your tyres are pumped up. If they're not pumped up, you're not going to go too far.
Yeah, good catch. Excellent work. Those ones are really difficult to take simply because it comes off the glove and just pops up and you're not quite used to it and you're not sure what pace it's coming at you. The spin again is making way for the New Zealanders.
Coming off the glove, and that's a good catch from the keeper. Hopkins has done a fantastic job there. I think the umpires were just meeting in the middle to see if the keeper had actually got his hands under that. But putting out for 19, 43 for 2 South Africa.
Yeah, one thing is for sure is that South Africa might just need to have a bit of a drink and think. They don't want to lose their way given they've reduced New Zealand to 99. What that means is it will be a bit of a break in play. But we're just waiting for the signal. Once again, Brad Hogg. Always seems to be when we're on air, but they're not quite sure what's going on. So they're having a look at the front foot. So there might be an issue with the front foot. That's what the issue is.
I felt they've been a bit hard on the South Africans with all those wides over the last couple of days. They're just trying to find something here to help their cause, and they have. Depchich doing the ultimate misdemeanor for a left arm off spinner, and that's overstepping the front line. Putting gets alive, but also gets the opportunity to find the boundary with a free hit.
Oh dear. Just when they thought, hang on, we could make a game of this, we pick up a few wickets, put a bit of pressure, let's get that time out, get into the huddle. Not going New Zealand's way. And unfortunately, Andrew Puttick gets another opportunity. And it's a free hit. He only gets one.
Last night, a few laughs out there. Got a little bit heated with some of the decisions that were made in the evening's game. Seeing what contest evolved.
South Africa just 43 away from their target and a first win of the 2022 Road Safety World Series. Very keen to bounce back as quickly as possible after the more by India in their first game. It looks like they might be more than New Zealand in their second. Aaron Redmond into the attack with a bit of leg spin. Not something that he did too much in his professional career.
A gentle long hop to start his spell. He's got protection in the deep. 3 fielders on the leg side on the boundary.
And Patrick at the moment just chugging along. That's all he needs to do with this small target. 23 of 25, taking advantage of that let off. He was out caught behind. Rolling Anton Devcic, so Devcic overstep. Capped as well by Gareth Hopkins. Lighted up nicely, that one. Just pushed it into the pads a bit as well.
Yeah, a little bit of loop over there.
Big shot from Alvaro Peterson. All the way. Brings out the slog sweep. Waited for it, waited and waited. It was very slow at the hand. And a fantastic connection.
Yeah, and I think we'll see a bit more of this now from South Africa. In a comfortable position, 65 on the board. Need another 35 and 56, but they'll try and get it a lot quicker, get that net run rate up. And as they rightly should, because they've lost only one wicket. And so no score on the board. Massive shot, gorgeous shot.
Just the second six of the innings. 2 sixes in the New Zealand innings too. And over the offside goes Patik into the gap. Should be 2 here. Come back fairly comfortably. 11 gone now. It is 68 for 1. Here's Ross Taylor, captain, taking matters into his own hands. They need a miracle from here. Also a bit of off spin. There's Ross. Big announcement has just been made. India's squad, the T20 World Cup. Some interesting calls as well. No Ravichandran Ashwin. Akshat Patel comes in as a straight swap for the injured Jadeja. Sorry, Ashwin is there rather. He's right at the bottom.
Yeah, that's the Indian squad for the ICC Men's T20 World Cup. It's a good squad. It's a lot of experience, a lot of flair players, X-factor players. Good to see someone like Arshdeep Singh in the squad. He's specialist death bowler Deepak Hooda. He's been consistent in every opportunity he's got. He's taken his opportunities with both hands. 4 players on standby. There's Shreyas Iyer, Mohammad Shami, Deepak Chahar, and Ravi Bishnoi.
Dragged down, but has turned a little bit. Harshal Patel and Bumrah both fit again. Both come straight back in. Big surprises there. Avish Khan misses out. And Mohamed Shami, a lot of people were crying out for him to be included. Seems to be the main thinking at the moment in T20. Wide, not too wide. That's the over bowl. 74 for 1. Africa motoring towards their target now. Nice controlled shot from Patik.
Yeah, they tried to hit it too hard. He knew the fielder was in the circle. Just wanted to make sure he got his timing right and the elevation right. And once it sailed over mid-off's head, it was always going to be 4. Good use of the feet as well. Just bounce down the track, get to the pitch of the ball. Been a good partnership, 47.
That was a slight leading edge, but it's still beaten mid-off and almost got to the boundary. We'll pick up 2. Maybe 3 for 1.
I'm just going to have a quick check to make sure that the boundary was safe. Yep. Looks good to me. That young man at the bottom of the screen, he agrees to applauding the effort.
Yeah, should have gone with the on-ground stuff. He was right there. He knew. Perfect view of it. Still just checking this. I don't think there's any evidence of Redmond touching the pad. He did pretty well, but they're going to have one more look anyway, just to double check from this high angle. Is there any movement at all on the pad? Have a look at the white pad, maybe. No, I don't see anything from there. And from here, I don't think you will either. He's done a good job there. Almost scooched his body forward as he was sliding just to avoid it on purpose. 2 runs. man in the detail who does it well. Will Broom, and a good throw as well, but a good over for South Africa. 10 from it, 84 for 1. Oh, that struck away sweetly. That's going to be 6. Don't bother running for that. Beautiful shot by Patek. Just 10 required now for South Africa.
Dumpy. Patek using his feet. Also being able to stand and deliver through that leg side as well. South Africa will be very happy with this moving forward in the tournament. Their opening bats have found a bit of touch. Rose the other night down the order. It's also in some fine form. Spinners as well. Done the job tonight. Found their lines and lengths. So they've got the right plans for Camp 4 for the rest of the campaign here.
Let's have another look at that. 6. Really sweetly struck. Bang in the middle of the bat. Went the distance.
That's why it's important to look left and right when you're at the intersection, because you never know what obstacle will be coming over the fence. You've got to watch out for those kookaburras. You don't want a bird in the front fender.
Another beauty by Brad. You've been on top of your game throughout. I've noticed. It's just been top class.
I'm a big believer in road safety. I was very lucky when I was 19 years of age, rolled my car, it wasn't wearing the seatbelt, and went into a tree and walked away unscathed. I was very lucky in that aspect. That's why I'm a big fan of this course. Patek, while we're talking about the course, it's been getting at the New Zealanders. New Zealanders haven't got their roadmap right tonight. I have a lot of work to do to get the GPS back into gear over the next couple of days.
Well, this time he goes over mid-wicket once again. एक दिवसीय ने उस मुस्कान को बरकरार रखा। टॉस जीता रोहित शर्मा ने और कहा कि भारतीय टीम पहले बल्लेबाजी करेगी, अपने आप को थोड़ा चैलेंज करना चाहती है।
कैसे बच्चे
बढ़िया स्ट्राइक रेट भी बढ़िया, 10,000 के करीब आते हुए रोहित शर्मा और इस साल ये वन ऑफ द टॉप रन स्कोरर्स है अंतरराष्ट्रीय क्रिकेट में, वनडे इंटरनेशनल में। मेरे साथ है इरफान पठान और ये पहला चौका।
हाँ, आजकल इस तरह मेरे ज्यादा याद थे। वो लड़की वाला कम हो तो इसलिए मैं भी
रोहित शर्मा का ये स्पेशल बढ़िया शॉट है। जी हाँ, बहुत ही अच्छी क्रिकेट यहाँ पर। इस बार शुभमन गिल तैयार और फील्ड लेके चलेगी गेंद को चौके के लिए। ऊपर से। हाथ में बैट थोड़ा घुमा है, ऊंचाई है, लेकिन सिर्फ मिड ऑन तक जाएगी गेंद। एक और अच्छी शुरुआत के बाद रोहित शर्मा विकेट गंवाते हुए भारतीय कप्तान निराश होकर वापस ड्रेसिंग रूम की ओर। 38 गेंदों में 34 की पारी रोहित शर्मा समाप्त की ब्लेयर टिकनर ने। पिछली श्रृंखला
मैट हैंडी ने कोशिश की थी, कामयाब नहीं हुए। 75 गेंदों पर 64 रन की पार्टनरशिप बचती है इन दोनों बल्लेबाजों के बीच और स्कोर बढ़ते हुए यहाँ पर साउथ अफ्रीका टीम का 66 रन से 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर 12 ओवर और 4 गेंदों के बाद 66 रन हो चुका है इस वक्त स्कोर साउथ अफ्रीका टीम का 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर और 43 के स्कोर पहुंच के हैं रेसिवेंट एडिसन। 7 रन की जरूरत है अपनी 50 पूरी करने के लिए रेसिवेंट एडिसन को और मिचेल सैंडर तैयार अपने बॉलिंग मार पर गेंद को उछालते हुए बाएं हाथ से अराउंड द विकेट आते हुए 6 रन दे चुके हैं 4 गेंदों पर इस ओवर में। अंपायर के पास से गेंद के विकेट मारते गेंद को बल्लेबाजी खेल दिया लॉन्ग ऑफ की पोजीशन पर 1 रन पूरा करने में कामयाब हुए दोनों बल्लेबाज। सिंगल के इजाफे के साथ स्कोर बढ़ते हुए साउथ अफ्रीका टीम का 66 रन से 1 विकेट 67 रन बल्कि हो चुका है 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर। आखिरी गेंद की बाकी है 6.86 के रन रेट बैटिंग रिक्वायर्ड है यहाँ पर साउथ अफ्रीका टीम को इस मुकाबले में। आखिरी गेंद का सामना करने के लिए तैयार है क्विंटन डी कॉक। 29 गेंदों पर 19 रन बनाए हैं, 44 रन बनाए हैं इस वक्त रेसिवेंट एडिसन ने। ऑप्शनदार गेंद थी बीट पर बल्लेबाज और गेंद विकेट कीपर के ग्लव्स में चली गई। 67 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर 13 ओवर का खेल अपने इख्तिताम पहुंचा साउथ अफ्रीका की बारी का। अभी भी 222 गेंदों पर 255 रन की जरूरत है साउथ अफ्रीका टीम को ये मैच जीतने के लिए। 14 ओवर की शुरुआत होने वाली है। पहली गेंद का सामना करने के लिए रेसिवेंट एडिसन तैयार। 47 गेंद पर 44 रन बनाए हैं, 6 रन की जरूरत है अपनी 50 पूरी करने के लिए रेसिवेंट एडिसन को, जबकि उनके साथी बल्लेबाज क्विंटन डी कॉक 30 गेंद पर 19 रन बनाकर मौजूद है। बड़ा जबरदस्त ये मुकाबला और यहाँ पर इस मुकाबले में साउथ अफ्रीका टीम भी अच्छा स्कोर का पीछा करते हुए और यहाँ पर जीतने के लिए अभी भी 255 रन की जरूरत है साउथ अफ्रीका टीम को। आसान नहीं है अभी भी इतना, क्योंकि अगर विकेटें गिरती हैं तो प्रेशर साउथ अफ्रीका टीम पर आ सकता है और ऐसा होता हुआ हमें दिखाई दे सकता है। 912 दोस्तों ने अपने वीडियो को लाइक किया है और 38 लाइक की जरूरत है 950 लाइक होने में। वैसे 1000 का लाइक का टारगेट था और आई थिंक आप जल्दी इस टारगेट पूरा करेंगे, तो लाइक जल्दी से 700 दोस्तों करते रहिए। जिन दोस्तों ने अपने वीडियो को लाइक नहीं किया और चैनल को भी सब्सक्राइब कीजिएगा। 14 की शुरुआत होने वाली है और इस छोटी गेंदबाजी के लिए आज के हैं स्पिन गेंदबाज, इस छोटी गेंदबाजी के लिए आज के हैं और उनके सामने दाएं हाथ के बल्लेबाज रेसिवेंट एडिसन तैयार हैं। 321 रन बनाए थे आज न्यूजीलैंड टीम ने। 322 रन का टारगेट सेट किया गया साउथ अफ्रीका की टीम के लिए, जिसके जवाब में साउथ अफ्रीका टीम की बल्लेबाजी हमें देखने को मिलती हुई। इस छोटी गेंद को उछालते हुए दाएं हाथ से तैयार की पहली गेंद लेकर ओवर तक गिराते हुए बल्लेबाज रेसिवेंट एडिसन के लिए। अंपायर के पास गेंद की गेंद को दबाकर खेल दिया बैट्समैन ने शॉर्ट मिड विकेट की पोजीशन पर। रन हासिल करने का मौका नहीं। 14 ओवर की शुरुआत हो चुकी है। 13 ओवर और 1 गेंद के बाद 67 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर साउथ अफ्रीका का स्कोर है। इस ओवर की अब दूसरी गेंद लेकर बॉलर तैयार है। इस शॉट अपने बॉलिंग मार पर दाएं हाथ से ओवर द विकेट अपनी बॉलिंग जारी रखेंगे। उनका सामना करने के लिए रेसिवेंट एडिसन है। 48 गेंदों पर 44 रन बनाए हैं और अब तक रेसिवेंट एडिसन 8 चौके लगा चुके हैं और इस गेंद को बड़े जबरदस्त तरीके से स्वीप कर दिया बल्लेबाज ने और गेंद 4 रन के लिए बाउंड्री से बाहर चली गई। नवा चौका यहाँ पर रेसिवेंट एडिसन की वजह से 48 के स्कोर पहुंचे और साउथ अफ्रीका का स्कोर बढ़ते हुए 71 रन से 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर 13 ओवर और 2 गेंद के बाद 49 गेंदों पर 48 रन बनाकर मौजूद है। 9 चौके लगा चुके हैं और रेसिवेंट एडिसन बिल्कुल अंपायर की करीब से गेंद गई थी, निकल गई थी, जो कि लेग अंपायर होते हैं उनके बिल्कुल करीब से होती हुई गेंद बाउंड्री से बाहर चलेगी 4 रन के लिए। इस ओवर की तीसरी गेंद लेकर बॉलर तैयार। इस ओवर की अब यहाँ पर तीसरी गेंद लेकर बॉलर आ गेंद की ऑप्शनदार गेंद थी, बल्ले का बाहरी किनारा लगा, गेंद चली गई शॉर्ट सर्वेंट की पोजीशन पर। रन हासिल करने का मौका नहीं इस गेंद पर बल्लेबाजों के पास। 3 गेंदों पर 4 रन बने हैं इस ओवर में।